Okay guys, so today we're gonna do sum and difference identities part 3. Okay, and this is for quiz 6.3. So what is the question? It says assuming that sine of u equals 3/5 and sine of v equals 4/5 and that u and v are between 0 and pi over 2, evaluate each of the following exactly. So let's start with u, sine of u. If sine of u equals 3/5, the question is, can we find cosine of u? So we're looking for cosine of u. Well, the answer is yes. Okay. Remember, what is the definition of sine of u? Well, the definition of sine of any angle is equal to y over r. Therefore, y equals 3 and r equals 5. Now, in order to find cosine, remember cosine is x over r. So we need to find x. We use the fact that x equals the square root of r squared minus y squared. So what is that equal to? Well, that being said, you just have to plug in. R squared is 5 squared minus y squared is 3 squared. So 25 minus 9, which is equal to the square root of 16, which is equal to 4. Therefore, cosine of u is equal to 4 over 5. Now you can also find tangent of u. It's going to be useful for the second example. So tangent of u equals y over x. Therefore, it's equal to 3 over 4. Now, we just found all the necessary information to be able to solve the first problem. For sine of u, cosine of u, and tangent of u. But we also have to find cosine of v and tangent of v. We use the same procedure. So let's find cosine of v. Let me use a different color. So cosine of v. Well, sine of v equals 4 over 5, which is y over r. Cosine of v is x over r. So we need to find x the same way. So square root of r squared minus y squared. Square root of r is 5, so 5 squared is 25. And y is 4, so y squared is 16. So it's going to be the square root of 9, which is 3. Therefore, cosine of v is 3 over 5. Same way, tangent of v, the next problem, which is y over x, is going to be y, which is 4, over x, which is 3. So now we have all the information needed to find cosine of u plus v and tangent of u minus v. So cosine of u plus v, use a different color now, different part of the problem. Cosine of u plus v. Well, you should know by now that the cosine of u plus v is equal to the cosine of u times the cosine of v minus sine of u sine of v. Now what is cosine of u? Well, we calculate that. It gave us 4/5. what's cosine of v? Well, we calculate that 3/5 minus sine of u, which we know is 3/5 times sine of v, which we know is 4/5. Notice that these two terms are the same, so this is equal to 0. Now let's do tangent of u minus v. So I'm going to use a different color. So tangent of u minus v. And again, using the identity, this is tangent of u minus tangent of v over 1 plus tangent of u times tangent of v. Now tangent of u is equal to 3/4 minus tangent of v is equal to 4/3 over 1 plus tangent of u, which is 3/4, tangent of v, which is 4/3. Now, in order to subtract these two fractions, like always, we need a common denominator, which is 12. So we multiply by 3/3 times 3/4 minus 4/4, 4/3 over 1 plus, well, 3/4 times 4/3 is 1, which is equal to, how do we multiply fractions? Across. So 3 times 3 is 9 over 12 minus 4 times 4 is 16 over 12 over 2. 9 minus 16 is negative 7 over 12 over 2. Whenever you have a fraction over a number, we make the number into a fraction, and then we multiply it by the reciprocal of the denominator, which is 1/2, which is going to be negative 7 over 24. And that will be your answer. If you have any questions, please comment on the bottom or ask me in class. Thank you.